All right, bring out your armor, bring out your shield, bring out your defense because it's about to be a boxing match. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Battle of the Alberta. As a proud Edmontonian, I can attest to its charm and vibrant lifestyle. I know, I live here. Edmonton is my home, but I'll try not to be as biased. Calgary does have some serious charm of its own. Are you moving to Alberta, but you are not sure whether to choose Edmonton or Calgary? Then you might want to watch this video. In this video, I'm going to be covering demographics and statistics, transportation and commuting, housing, climate, and more. We're going to look at the demographics and statistics to give you an insight to what it is like living in both cities. Edmonton is a bustling city with over 1.5 million residents, while Calgary is a little bit higher with over 1.6 million residents. Both cities are growing at a much higher pace than normal. When it comes to income, both cities offer similar median household income. Median household income in 2023 after taxes was about $80,000 for the city of Edmonton and a little bit higher for Calgary with about $84,000. But the cost of living affects the overall affordability of a city, and Calgary is way more expensive than Edmonton. When it comes to safety, both cities are relatively safe. As you know, crime rate does fluctuate, so it's advisable for you to do your own research before you make that big decision. However, according to police report in 2023, Edmonton's overall crime rate citywide reduced by 7.2% as compared to the previous year 2022. Whereas in Calgary, violent crime rate increased by 4% as compared to the previous year. To be completely honest, I've lived here for roughly about 11 months and I have never felt unsafe, not even for a second, even while I've walked the streets of downtown at night. Edmonton has a strong job market in a variety of fields, be it the tech industry, the oil and gas industry, and government. Actually, Edmonton is the capital city of the province of Alberta. Therefore, there are a lot of government jobs available in the city. Now, if you want a more secure and stable job opportunities, then Edmonton might be the place for you. Versus Calgary that has a lot of natural resources based job, therefore it has more corporate jobs. As of 2023, unemployment rate in Edmonton was at 5.8%, whereas in Calgary it was at 6.4%. Overall, both cities have a lot to offer when it comes to the job market. When it comes to education, both cities have a great selection of schools, be it private, public, and post-secondary school institutions. If I'm being completely honest, I'll give this one to Calgary. Calgary has an abundance of restaurants and nightlife options as opposed to Edmonton. Edmonton does have its own fair share, but not as much as Calgary. So if the night scene is your thing, then Calgary might be the place for you. Edmonton tends to have more of independent bands, cool underground clubs, you know, different people from different cultures, different kind of independent nightlife. So if that is your scene, then Edmonton might be the place for you. So Calgary always wins this one. I've mentioned about Banff National Park and Jasper National Park in my previous videos, and these are one of the most beautiful places in the whole world. Calgary is just 1 hour away from Banff National Park and 1.5 hours away from Lake Louise. Whereas Edmonton is like 3.5 hours away from Jasper and about 4.5 hours away from Banff National Park. Both cities are located in the prairies, and if you ask me, they both have similar weathers. Edmonton is one of the most famous sunny Albertan cities. We are known for our very cold winters and our very hot summers. We have over 325 sunny days in a year, with Calgary a little higher with over 333 sunny days in a year. Calgary is a little bit warmer than Edmonton, and this is because during their extreme cold winters, they get something called the Chinook, which is basically warm air passing through the city and warms it up from the frigid temperatures. In Calgary, you might have a snowy day but warm weather, if you know what I mean. But notice on sometimes, not every time, even though, even though both cities are relatively clean with very low levels of pollution as compared to other cities within Canada. For the most part, both cities are driving cities. You will need a car to get around, except if you live in certain areas within each city. Edmonton has LRT and bus, while Calgary has the bus and C train line. So Calgary is currently working on a Hyperloop project that will connect Calgary to Edmonton in less than an hour. This is definitely going to be a game changer when this does happen. And yes, even though it was initiated from Calgary, it's for both cities. It's for all of us. Calgary loses on this one. Calgary has more dense traffic. They have a higher population than Edmonton and tend to have a large amount of urban sprawl that pushes through Calgary and through the Redfoot Freeway, which tends to get backlogged, especially during rush hour. Versus Edmonton, that does get its own fair share of rush hour as well, but getting in and out of the city is a lot easier. This is not even my bias talking. This is facts. Edmonton has a better sports scene than Calgary. Edmonton Oilers has the best players. I mean, we have Conor McDavid and we have a nice arena. Calgary is also supposed to have a nice arena as well, but they haven't started building it yet. We have Rogers Place that has brought in performers from all over the world and has made our arena district one of the nicest in the whole of Canada. Wait, stop. You have not subscribed yet? Please subscribe and continue watching this video. Don't forget to like. To the most important of them all, to the main boxing match, to the final round, to the obonge of them all if you are Nigerian. Housing. Both cities offer healthy variations to potential homeowners, from condos to townhouses to duplexes to single detached homes. With Calgary being on the pricey side, an average cost for a single detached home in Calgary is about $749,000, whereas in Edmonton, single detached homes average at about $485,000. So, yes, a whooping $260,000 difference. Condos in Edmonton average at about $193,000, whereas in Calgary, it averages about $449,000. For people interested in renting, the median cost for a one-bedroom apartment in Edmonton is around $1,250 per month, whereas in Calgary, the median cost for a one-bedroom apartment is about $2,000 per month. So if you ask me, I would choose my Edmonton any day, anytime. So, guys, I believe I've given you an idea of what it is to live in both cities. It's always advisable for you to do your own research before you make that big decision. But the best advice would be to actually visit these cities yourself to make that final decision. Have a feel of it so you actually know. As you know, my name is Maki Abugu, Maki for short, Maki the Chiquito. If you are new here, thank you so much for watching. If you are an OG, but you know that I love you. Thank you so much for watching, guys. See you on my next video. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment, help this baby girl grow. Thank you so much, guys. See you on my next video. Au revoir. Mwah.